Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So obviously Halloween is closely approaching us and I cannot wait for it. So I decided to do another makeup look because the last Egyptian look that I did, you guys really did enjoy that. If you guys do like it, it will be listed in my description box below as well. But today I decided to do a gold skull, which is my first skull ever in life doing, and I had so much fun doing this whole look. It was very, very interesting using a bald cap, even just doing the contouring and the highlighting to making a skull, which was very fun. So if you guys do like this look, please continue on watching, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, and we're back. So the only thing I had in my cabinet was hydrogen peroxide, but you guys can get any type of rubbing alcohol or astringent and a pad or a wipe, and just make sure you guys wipe down for your life because we need all the excess oil and all the dirt off of our faces because we need the adhesive to stick to the bald cap and make sure it's secure. Oh, and don't forget to take off your earrings because we don't need anything to puncture our bald cap since it is very easy to rip. And this is the latex ball cap that I'll be using that I got from Spirit Halloween. And I just simply tied my hair back in a low ponytail. And I'm about to slide this all on my big old head of mine because literally I have a huge old noggin. But make sure it's fit nice and snug and where you want it. So the adhesive that I'm going to be using is Spirit gum, and I'm going to be placing that all over my huge forehead, and I'm going to be pulling back the bald cap and placing the Spirit gum to my desired areas and waiting about 1 to 2 minutes so it can get nice and tacky. And obviously here I'm grooving to some type of Beyonce, most likely formation, because I'm trying to get this bald cap into formation. So I'm going to be pulling back down the bald cap and placing it on the Spirit gum and making sure it's in the correct position of where I want it. And then I got a pair of scissors to cut the excess and remaining bald cap all around the perimeter of my head. And to my young subscribers, please have an adult present because I would hate for you guys to have an eyeball or ear missing. Next, I got liquid latex to create an even transition between the bald cap and to my skin. I repeated this step twice, but honestly, looking back on it, I probably would have repeated it about 4 to 5 times to make sure it was an even, flawless transition. And don't forget to let each coat dry before applying another. Then getting my Bed 9 Neutral Set powder, I'm actually setting this latex with it, and you guys do not be shy with this stuff because clearly I wasn't. I'm looking like I've been rolling around in flour all day. Now for the fun part. So I'm getting Mehron's Paradise paint in Brilliant Dore, and these are actually water activated paints. So all you have to do is literally just add water. And I'm getting a big fluffy brush and I'm just painting myself into a gold statue, literally. And I'm having so much fun doing it. It was tripping me out kind of. Next, we're getting Jeffree Star's Skin Frost in King Tut, and we're just gonna set that gold paint. Now getting Mehron's Paradise paint in black and a definer brush, we're gonna do some detailing. Now I'm just outlining the sockets to my eyeballs, and I'm just going to outline the shape of my eyes and where I want it to be and going in and shading it all in. You guys, and be very careful working around your eye, and don't be a fool like me and getting it into your eyeball. Let's just keep it on our skin, okay? I want my skull to look very, very, very angry, so I'm creating a line upwards in my frown line to create that. On to outlining our nose, well, the lack thereof, and we're just going to outline to where we want our hollow nose to be, and then filling all that in. And don't forget to leave a space between each hollow, and also there are 2 points to each hollow of the nose, and one is higher than the other. Next, we're just gonna outline the sides of our skull. And honestly, I really don't know how to explain the step that I'm doing here, but just to look exactly how I'm doing this, or at least just mimic it. And we're just creating the hollows of our skull where our teeth are gonna shine through from. Then with the same thin brush, we're gonna draw diagonal lines for our teeth placement. We're even taking those lines all down the sides of our hollowed cheeks. When drawing the other sides of the teeth, I actually count the number of lines that I placed on one side of the skull, and I'm gonna create the same number of lines on the other side, so we can have the same amount of teeth. Then I grabbed the Too Faced sketch marker black liner, which to me I think was a better tool for me to sketch out these teeth since it was a more precise tip and brush. I actually created the rest of the teeth with this liner. Also elongating and defining those lines that we placed previously. Don't worry about being perfect because honestly what skull is, we are actually going to be shading and stuff a little bit later on anyway. Grabbing back our definer brush, we are actually going to shade in this hollow area that we created, but keep in mind of the teeth that we just drew in. We do not want to fill those in. Now it's time for the shading. So we're taking Jeffree Star's Skin Frost in Black Onyx, and to give this more of a realistic look, keep in mind of our light source, and usually the light source is usually above us. So anything below our lines that we drew in is going to be faded downward. When shading our teeth, the back row will be shaded a lot darker versus the front to give it more of a three-dimensional look. Our frown lines will be shaded downward as well to give that more of a realistic look. Going back in with our black sketch marker from Too Faced, we're giving our skull some more detail and characteristic features. This look is really all up to you where you want to place those lines, but always remember to fade out those harsh edges and lines. There really is no right or wrong way how to do a skull, honestly. Once you get the main pattern of where your teeth and eyes are and your nose, you really can just do anything and wing it from there. Every crack and crevice that you put into it is just your own personal skull. Here I'm going back in with Jeffree Star's King Tut, and I'm just really just highlighting the points of my skull. After detailing the rest of our skull, I'm grabbing Mehron's Paradise Paint in black and a foundation brush, and I am outlining our jaw and shading in our neck. I'm not painting all the way down to my chest, arms, and shoulders because the ensemble that I'm wearing will not be showing any of that. I actually will be covered up. But if you guys aren't and you guys are gonna be showing skin, it's best to cover all of your skin that is exposed. And I might as well just go over the lines that I created to give it more of an in-depth look and more definition. I mean, who am I kidding? My skull couldn't be complete without glitter, so obviously I'm grabbing Urban Decay's glitter liner in Midnight Cowboy and placing it on the teeth and on the sides of the lines. I'm then putting in some scary spooky contacts, and that's the look. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys are in love with it as much as I am. You guys can follow me on my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, Valery_Vision. And everything that I use is going to be listed in the description box below. And don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, guys. Happy Halloween.